What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the Challenge Realm. We are currently on the first Challenge Realm, running some Feline Mystic with the attunement side. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, things are looking good to be able to take Silverwall. We have 3 of our strongest stacks over here. These 2 armies just went ahead and wiped out about a stack and a half of Otto's forces, so it doesn't look like they'll be able to push us back. We do have Rakshagi over here trying to hit our Vassal. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing a Lightning Torrent here. Boom. I knocked her down like 300 strength. Now, we do have to be pretty careful because we have an event going on that's killing our mana income. Knocked her down about another 300. So combined, she's got about 2k. We have about 1400 with this force. And then we're bringing in a Wild Speaker, 126. And then we have about 1,000 here. So I'm hoping we should be able to win this one. She doesn't have anything crazy. She has a couple Houndmasters. Well, she has a Fury, a Houndmaster, a Warrior, a War Shaman, and a Berserker. The scariest thing is going to be herself, and then the Berserker. She does have a nasty Charge Strike. Look at that damage. What is that, 57 damage on a Charge Strike? Good lord. We're not going to be able to do another Lightning Torrent. We're not going to be able to get any more troops in here, so I'm hoping that we get the walls at least. It says low risk battle. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we do have the walls. She has burn battlements and undermining the walls. You know what? Let's go ahead and fight this one. We get to check out our new hero, Log Bloodfield, the Spellblade. Let's do it. Let us jump in to a battle. Do we get to control our vassals on this one? I believe we do, right? I didn't even see what our vassal has. Nothing crazy, honestly. Ooh, he spawned some bastions, though. That's pretty nice. Alright, right away. Well, let's pull you on over. Ooh. Devastator Spheres. Detonate and Devastate. Those are kind of scary. Let's bring you on over and let's conjure an animal. Right off the ripperoonies. Get some young caustic worms. Can do a fulmination and hit 4 units here, so let's take that. Nice, easy, cheap spell. Does a little bit of damage and has a chance to electrify. You have the fire evocation. We have some gremlins over here. Do you have our phase beast? Astral serpents. Okay, and that's gonna be it for our people. I don't like this angle. There we go. That feels much better. Alrighty, Mr. Warriors. Let us grant defense to one of our warriors. Or Anvil Guard, apologies. What do you have? Blast Evocation, Cosmic Bolts, you have an Elemental Gateway. We have our Bastions here. Let's go ahead and bolster defenses. Shield Wall. And then we'll hold your bolstered defenses. Looks like we do have a Spelljammer in here. Misfortune. Not too bad. Mass hysteria. Negative status effect. Phase Beast is gonna teleport back. Second wind. Okay, got some health back. Good miss. Those Devastator spheres kind of make me nervous. Not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried about them. They all have regen, which does kind of stink. It would be nice if we could take this out before it got off a hit. Before we do too much, though. Pop another Fulmination. So we can get that boost to damage. Alright, we should be able to take this out. Now the question is... will it explode on death? I would assume yes. Control loss, heartless, hyper awareness, non-vital. It doesn't say anything. Construct, cannot be displaced, land movement. It doesn't say anything about blowing up on death, but we'll find out. At least it's our conjured animal. It does not. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and pop this. Not a huge fan of getting hit by all that stuff. I actually wouldn't mind putting you here. Then I would like to make sure that we can take this out, at least. A critty would have been amazing. No such luck on that. I am gonna bring our Butcher Ogre out. Okay, like, if we teleport you here... why do you... if we bring you here, and then phase... and then we can take you down. Perfect, we don't have to worry about those. I did kind of waste our attacks, but that's fine. Bastion, you can move up and shield wall to protect these guys. Mr. Obelisk. Okay, we do have a chance to taunt here. This is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and take that. What do we have here? Warrior and a Hound Master. I think I'm gonna go for... I honestly feel like we should maybe go for Rakshagi. Cancelled her retaliation, cancelled all of that good stuff. Now we do have the Berserkers. Okay, 81% chance to taunt. Resisted. Tough. 90% chance to taunt. Okay, we'll take it. And then you can come in here, kind of form a line. And we'll see what Rakshagi has. Okay, we do take damage from melee attacks. They must have fire in their blood. Burning and poisoned and misfortune. Good lord. What the heck is causing all that? Missed the phase beast. Canceled my defense mode and retaliation. But the berserkers would have done that anyways. Where are you gonna go? It's my steel shapers. Not a bad call on their part. Ah. Yes. That was kind of tough. The Grays. All of that misfortune. I'm gonna actually hit here. Let's take our young caustic worms on in. I thought we should have buffed them, huh? We could have gave them the buff. But I guess we'll go for the attack instead. Try and take down this unit. 90% chance here. We could have turned you around first, too. We'll take it. All of these battlements are burned. Burned. Alright, well, we can definitely take out this unit. It is going to cause more burning. Let's go ahead and bring you down. We might as well bring you on through the burn, too. Thing is that you can already kill there. So maybe we go for Rakshagi 55. A miss. That's all good. Oh, the Grays. Okay, still able to finish, which is good. Okay, there goes our summon. Let's go for 90s flanking shots. $52 damage. Are you gonna have steadfast? So used to seeing steadfast. You do have steadfast. Go figure. Alright, 2 attacks on Rakshagi. Two more attacks. The quicker we can bring her down, the better. Good lord. And then the Steel Shaper, go ahead and heal these guys. Ah, and we have the Bastions. And the other Bastions. Can we do this without losing a unit? The answer is no. We found that out very quickly. Where's she gonna go? Oh my lord. She did get stunned. my lord. Wow, some hard hitters there. Nice. Finished off that unit. Let's go ahead and take the fulmination here. You're actually gonna block him. We can't get any, like... We can get a 90 here. We'll take that. We'll go for the butcher's cut. You're all gonna have fire protection. If we could actually take this guy out, that would be amazing. As long as we don't do a graze or a fumble. Nice. Let's try and finish Rakshagi. Okay, she had to slip away. We can get a 90 here. Alright, you come and finish the Berserker. Perfect. Finish the Warhound. Yeah, you can take a little bit of burning, that's fine. We'll finish Rakshagi. Boom. Okay, and then it should just be this last final unit. We'll bolster defenses just to be safe. You know what? Might as well do it twice. Double the protection. The graze. It's always the graze. Alright, you can get flanking shots. And the gremlins should be able to finish this. So that was 2 units lost. 1 from the Vassal and then our Astral Keepers. Not too shabby. We'll take it. Alright, let's go ahead and follow you back. And then we'll just give you the Wild Speaker. Looks good, and then you can help defend here for the time being. Let's go ahead and give you the Whispering Stone back. Why does it say infinite? Clashing affinities, vassalized, conquered city, 10% chance of free city declaring war while the state of relations is neutral. Okay. Well, that's not gonna change for at least another 8 turns. That's kind of a bummer. Hero leveled up. our ritualist. We'll give you Master of the Astral so that we can get you Blink. And then we'll go Death Ward. Growler gained a level of renown. Awesome. Rakshagi has withdrawn to the Astral Void. Mana Hold. Yep, let's get the Town Hall for sure. You guys need to stay for another turn. You guys are sitting in neutral territory to heal. Okay. 4 more turns for the Astral Eclipse. We should get a nice gold bonus. I think, yeah, 468 from taking Silver Wall. Let's go ahead and end the turn. They did get another unit in here. An Ironclad. Breach is made in Silver Wall. Summon Chaos Eater. Awesome. Infectious Insanity is pretty nice. We'll go ahead and take that since it's boosted. You are going to continue to sit here and heal, my friend. Summoning Well. Would like to wait until we get that province, which will only be 1 turn. Could get a teleporter. Yeah, let's do the teleporter. And it is time to go on in. Lightning Torrent probably wouldn't be too bad. Can only do 1. It's a low risk battle. What does auto combat give us? We lose our White Wolf. Are we too upset about that? I mean, you do have 2 Ironclads. You have a lot of range potential here. In fact, you have all range except for this Bronze Golem. I'm actually kind of tempted to just take this. I'm gonna take it. Light Vessel's Bloodletter. Dagger of the Worldcaster. Where's Anu? You can take that. More combat casting points. Now the thing is we probably want, because you guys need to heal now. We probably want to move you guys on in. Oh, it takes 1 turn to migrate. I'm gonna take that. Kill 5 of the city's population, though. Well, absorbing takes 5 turns, though. We're already very evil. 5 population, though? That 5 population sucks. But waiting 5 turns also sucks. I'm gonna migrate. You guys are still pretty injured. You definitely need to fall back. You can't fall back. Why are you out of movement range? Oh, yeah, it's because the Spellbreaker. You know what? Surrounded by your own troops, you should be fine. I hope. We'll just kind of keep everybody together. Remains, that helps our mana income by another 4, which is nice. And then we're gonna have to rebuild all of this territory. But once we end the turn... Ooh, nice. We picked up some Inquisitors and some Iron Golems after that fight. But now that we have, like, it's only taking 1 turn, so once we end this turn, we should have this next turn. We'll just have to quickly boost that population. Okay, expansion is 4. Auto should go down and we should go up. Magic, we still need the gold Ancient Wonders. Military, we're 5. We've passed auto. That might change once we heal, though. And I'm hoping that this will allow our score to go up, too. We have 27 turns. That does not feel like enough time. Let's go ahead and end the turn. See what we can do. Rakshagi has already returned. Waiting for combat. Yeah, Otto has to be up against... Here we go. Up against Embreth. I mean, that's wonderful, and it looks like he just got beat back, actually. Potentially. I guess he could have won that battle. And he could be, like, taking the settlement as we speak. If Smeagol wants us to become his vassal again... Yeah. He's... Ooh, Smeagol denounced Otto as well. Embreth has withdrawn. Ooh, so has Otto. Okay. That's good news. That's good news. We'll take it. We want to take Ruffheim as soon as possible and vassalize them. Keep upping our score, keep boosting our territory. Our vassal's moving on up. Okay. Bounty has been placed. Yep. We got our gold, 468. Mana is back to positive. Question of heritage. Fearmonger. Shepherd. I'm gonna keep you with Defender. I don't want to change the name. Okay, what do we have in this city? We actually have quite a few gold mines. So I'm gonna make you the governor. Yeah, your domain, I'm sure, is struggling because we have a whole bunch of provinces to redo. You're at 15. I'm not becoming a vassal, dude. You're crazy. Denounced. Bounty has been posted for Roughheim. I will accept that because that's my next target. Awesome. Can create a bounty. I just really don't know what happens if our ally wins. Like if Rashek stays on top. Our score boosted a little bit, not as much as I was hoping. We did move up to 3rd in expansion. We have 119 provinces. It might be possible to do the expansion victory, but before the score victory, I don't know. That's 15 turns. That only gives us 11 to get all of these provinces and to get the Beacons of Unity built. I don't think we can do that in 15 turns. Or 11, because then we need the 15. Is there a way in our settings to push this back? Like how many turns that is? There are 5 categories which influence your score. Military, draft income, army power, and killing enemies. Diplomacy, having allies and vassals, avoiding wars, and don't cause grievances. Expansion, amount of cities and food income. Research, knowledge and mana income. And economy, gold and production income. So a lot of it's about income. Having allies and vassals. Avoiding wars and don't cause grievances. Okay. Draft income as well. I don't want to change that. Silver tongue fruit acquired. Nice. Haste berries acquired. Nice. Tranquility pool. All things we've already had. Rakshagi has returned. Yep. Ambrith got pushed out, but then so did Otto. Food shortage. Ruined province. This is going to cost us a lot of money. We also could suffer from a rebellion here. The good news is that we did make more money in the end by pillaging these. And this should boost our score too once we get these fixed, right? Because that should really help our income. You guys can annex another province. We wanted to grab this. Food shortage, yep. We're gonna get you palisade walls off the rip. I highly doubt you can clear this gold ancient wonder, to be honest. Not with your current forces. We probably want to get an astral keeper. That we'll put into that army. You can sit for another turn. You guys all need to replenish. Every single one of you. Anu, let's give you another phase beast. We'll give you the spell shield. In fact, we won't give you the spell shield, sorry. We'll give you the astral keeper. We'll give you the Scald. There we go. I'm pretty happy with those armies. Pretty happy. Okay, what do you have? You have a White Wolf, Berserker, some Warriors, Furies. You have 2 Berserkers, 4 Spring Fairies, a Berserker, and then something going on here. Your strength is 1,000. From what we can see, we see about 2,200. We certainly need, let's go ahead and grab this tower. Helps us with a little bit of vision. We definitely need to continue healing. That is for certain. Then maybe in about a turn or 2, we can push Roughheim. We can come back into our own territory. So yeah, we're gonna do a turn of resting and healing. We're probably gonna need at least 2 turns. Jeez, Otto's still at 374. How did I open... Information. Alliance. Strongest bond 2 players can share while in alliance. Allied victories are possible when enabled. Allied victories are possible when enabled. I don't know if we enabled that. Both sides will return their captured heroes. Allied victories are enabled. How do we see if that's enabled? Is there a way to like check settings for realm overview? Control AI allies, vassals only. Show all. Allied victory is enabled. Oh, nice. Okay, so if as long as Rashek wins, we win. Oh, okay. Well, that takes the pressure off a little bit. Obviously, we're still gonna push for first place, but it makes me a little less nervous about losing this one, because I feel like it. I'm a little sad, honestly, that this feels so close, because I feel like we still have a lot to do in this realm. Like, I would at least like to take out Otto, you know? Like, I'm quite enjoying this run. I don't want to see it end so soon just because of a turn count, so I wonder if we can adjust when the score victory happens. If not, we might... It just seems silly that you can spawn so far away if you're on such, like, a tight time crunch. So I might have to play on smaller maps. And we're only on, like, the second... Like, one away from the smallest type map, I believe. Like, we've only boosted it up 1. Pretty sure you could boost it up a whole nother 1 or 2. Can't imagine playing on the very large maps. Like, we wouldn't even be close. I guess you would just really be focused on self-building. Okay, our Vassal is going back down below, which is kind of good because he gives me some vision. A new rally has started, so still the only tier 4s are the Swamp Wolf, the Swamp Troll, Transmuter, and White Wolf. We do have the Corrupt Soul now. Kind of feel like that might be the only new one. What we should do, Because if we can get phoenixes, dude, that would be solid. This is going to be really expensive. But I think I'm going to grab a swamp troll, a white wolf, and a transmuter. 900 gold, good lord. 22 mana income. 86 gold income, which we can afford. And I'm going to produce you at Omen Hollow. I'm going to get this army nice and beefy. Empire development skill. Raising cities grants 1 population to one of your cities for every 3 population of that city raised. Or we gain 500 draft this turn. Still have 7 turns until the next one's available. We have 57 turns until we get to the end. So another Chaos Tome we could probably do with. Embereth has returned. Astral Serpent is ready. I actually think I'm going to go Astral Serpent up here. Let's get stone walls. Yeah, it's got to be because all you guys are raised. It's killing my city stability. Minus 20% income. Ooh. Because you have the animal sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary. So we can get a warg, a razorback, vampire spider hatchlings, gore-tusk piglets, dread spider hatchlings. I would probably really only go for the spiders because they can evolve. Star Trail, we wanted to get the summoning well, I believe. This functions as a teleporter, but we already have one. So we're going to get the summoning well here. Plus 4 knowledge and plus 31 mana. That sounds good to me. Alright, you are going to come to the Astral Keeper. You guys are fully replenished. I don't know what's going on here. I would assume that they have another stack. We are very evil. How do people feel about that? You don't seem to... Oh, minus 200 from alignment. But because we're like... We're already pretty solid in our relationship. Doesn't really seem to matter. We have every treaty possible. Embereth is evil. He should like our alignment. Actually, doesn't seem to matter. Completed a bounty helped our relations by 50. Grievances is negative 280. We could pay those off. But I don't really think it's that important. Like, we already have Anu. And the second strongest is Otto, I believe, who we're trying to bring down. Oh, Smeagol's #1 in military. But yeah, Otto's second in score. And Rashek is pretty far ahead. We are up to 240. Our score is getting up there. But we're still in last place. Good lord. Expansion, we have 120. We're actually in 3rd here, which is nice. I think we want to vassalize Ruffheim. And then we probably go after Tinkerberg. The only thing is that it's underground. I don't know how well we do in the underground with our like culture and race. Alright, is anybody else ready to push out? I mean, you are. 700. We have about 2,000 with these 2 forces. Although, what we could do, we can send you to start pillaging. Helps us grab some more gold. You can sit out here. Who's got the second or the next highest power? You do. So we'll bring you close enough to be within range. Your power's actually not too bad either. I'll bring you close enough. That gives us about 3,500 power right there. Alright, you're waiting until the Rally of Lieges comes on in. You guys are just healing. Do we think that we can take this city underground with just the two of us? Maybe? While these four push on Ruffheim? We'll kind of have to see what happens. Let's go ahead and end the turn. What the heck was that? Pyroclastic eruption. Did that hurt my units? What did that do? Is he getting ready to attack me? What the heck was that? They're gonna attack me. Hey, why would you only push with 2 armies? What does auto combat give us? I mean, that's pretty easy. And there's nothing really crazy about this force. The battle was lost by Ruffheim. Oh, it's finally over. Mana's back up to 204 income. Behold, the stars are reignited one by one. The astral eclipse draws to an end. Within a single night, all the constellations have returned to the firmament. In the distance, flashes of dazzling lights evidence the glee of your mages, who too have discovered the return of their powers. A new age of wizarding and enchantment dawns. Let the magic flow freely from your fingers once again. My sorceress spark returns at last. I boosted our power by another 5. I'm hoping our score boosts even further once we get these buildings rebuilt. I don't know if we'll overtake Embreth or not, but we're almost 200 behind Rashek, dude. It's insane. What is your strength looking like? 1580? We can probably push that. We can probably push that. You guys still need probably another 2 turns. Yeah, what does this do? It pillages a province. Enemy units sustain 20 damage. Province gains ashland. Which province got pillaged? Doesn't look like any. Is it because he hit my capital? Like where the city is? Maybe. I mean, yeah, I think we go in here. Oh yeah, we need a hero to start the siege. Duh. You do have a Beacon of Valor. We can sow Confusion. It's nice and cheap. Construct onagers. Undermine the walls. I'd kind of like to go for Raiding Party. Get that gold. Let's do that. You're gonna heal a little bit. We're gonna bring you on in just for now. At least until you heal, and then we'll kind of like swap. We'll bring you on out to finish healing, put you back in. Alright, one more turn, I would assume. Yeah, armies are being recruited. It is going to hit our income a little bit, but You guys are all staying. And then Ruffheim is gonna get vassalized. Ooh, you have a fire giant. Iron Golem. Your army's not looking too bad. Things are looking pretty good there. We go ahead and end another turn. $310 and $204. We'll see what our income's like after that rally of lieges, but we'll also get everything back here. Oh. Where the heck did you guys come from? Huh. Well, that's a little trouble, isn't it? We're gonna want to cast as many lightning torrents on that one army as possible. We can't afford this to fall. Thankfully, we're about to get our Rally of Lieges, but that's gonna prolong us picking up the Altar of Ancients, which kinda sucks. Gives us more gold and Imperium. What is Rashek even up to? Doesn't look like anything, really. He's just kind of defending his territories. I can't blame him. I mean, he's in first place. He doesn't really need to play aggressive. Is he doing anything underground? Doesn't really look like it at the moment. Oh no, he is. He's pushing Rakshagi settlement, Fangvale. Okay, so Otto's gotta have like another town in here then. Right? Yeah, because it's not pouring through here. So he's gotta have another town. Vassal Tinwall is under siege. Whispering Stone has returned. Province was pillaged by my vassal. They're pillaging another one. Whispering Stone returned. You can pick up another. Let's go ahead and just get the farm. Let's get the Astral Trade Relay. Okay, so we are going to drop the Wild Speaker, Butcher, Ogre, and Gremlin. Okay, you nearly have 2k power. That's nuts, dude. That is nuts. You might be our strongest army. I mean, you do have 4. You have 4 tier 4 units. That's pretty nasty. Infectious Insanity is done. I guess we'll get Scry Enemy. Then that's gonna be done. Insight Revolution. Loses a border province and the population is lost. Spawns a brigand camp on land provinces. Yeah, let's do that. We can mess up some of their cities. Let's get you Arcane Battlements and then Ballista Towers. You're gonna need another turn. You guys all need one more turn. Okay, let's cast our spells. First of all. 254, we're in 5th. Let's go. Military, we're up to 3. Expansion, we're 3. Magic, we're still 4. If we get that Gold Ancient Wonder, though, that might boost us quite nicely. Nice, dude. We're getting up there. We're getting up there, slowly but surely. Boom. Yeah, this army is nasty. All of their constructs are healing. 1,300. So that's about 34 versus their 25. About 38 with these forces added. We're gonna keep doing those lightning torrents, though. We have really nice mana income at the moment. Alright, so we get you fully healed, and then we pull you on out. But we probably will end up attacking with this army. Or we pull you out. That's probably the better idea. And then I think I'm going to send you guys down here. Start hitting this next city. And then we'll probably send you with them. Production down here. Honestly, we don't really need anything. I guess we'll take the Altar of the All-Seers. But I mean, we haven't even really used any Astral Echoes just because we have, like... We've been just fine on casting points. I'm sure we'll use it eventually, but... Everybody else is just gonna kind of stand still. 3 more turns until we can start, vassalizing them. Which will be nice, put us that much closer to Gauntlet. And again, we'll probably take this for ourselves. With Ruffheim, that's going to give us 20 provinces. And then if we can take this, even if we have to knock it down 5, well, that's going to be 35. We're going to be just short of the provinces occupied. But it might push us to 2nd place. Because we're gaining 35 and then he's losing 40 provinces. That could push us to 2nd place in expansion. Next is Rakshagi, which we're not too far behind. It's going to be a long time before we can reach Smeagol. Like, we have to have some serious pushes here. Some very serious pushes. You guys are still going strong, which is good to see. Dang. I really wanted to have a neutral run, but pillaging those provinces is just too good. It's just too good. But this is certainly why we vassalized these outer cities. Because they are a nice little buffer. Rather than taking them for ourselves. I heard a siege start. Is that down below? Yeah, it's gotta be here. Alright. 3 more lightning torrents. Get these guys nice and weak. Brings them down to 1385. We don't want you going... Yeah. Cancel. Is that going to be close enough, though? It is. Auto combat, what do you give us? Oh, no, 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 no. No. That just will not do. We're fighting this one. Alrighty. Who is this? Havarti the Inspiring. You are a warlock. It would seem. I'm gonna hit Fulmination here. Bada bing, bada boom. You do have the bolt repeaters, which can hit me. Can't hit back here though. You could hit that. I mean, what if we just stay on the backside? We want them to come to us anyways, right? We're not really in a rush. And there's nobody on this right side. I guess we'll conjure an animal early. I know they're like on a time limit, but... yeah, and we get the bastions, dude. It's so great. We're just gonna put everybody into defense mode. What do you have for us? You have a conjure... lesser elemental. Let's let them come to us though. The decaying. I do kind of forget that you guys can just hit me from miles away. These guys are the worst. Overcharged. Okay, it seems like you might just be... no, you're healing both. Tis a shame. Tis a shame. You guys are just gonna sit back. Okay. Well, sadly, you guys know the drill. We are at time. So another cliffhanger awaits. Stay tuned for next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.